cool. Peace and love. Peace and love, especially love. In this special love edition. Love edition. Sorry, I'm being silly. Oh my gosh. This week's art project is for the Comic Fury blind date collaboration that I'm participating in. Link will be in the description. I highly advise you check that out. Comic Fury is so awesome. It's a cool community. I love it over there. There's a lot of really good artists and a lot of people with just great ideas. You know, they keep it real a lot of times. It's just a great place to hang out. If you like forums and you play nice. So play nice. We should all love each other and play nice anyway. But yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow. I thankfully don't have any plans. Yeah, I don't have any plans. We are just going to chill out and do nothing. We might watch a movie. We'll probably eat our meals together as usual. Yeah, we've got nothing going on and I am super stoked about that because February is a busy month for us. February is the month I mentioned last week, I think, or the week before, that the 1st is my birthday, and then my partner, his birthday is on the 17th. My grandma's was on the 19th. George Harrison's is on the 25th. I'm pretty sure there's some other birthdays in there that I'm probably forgetting. Oh my god, Abraham Lincoln. I love Lincoln. Lincoln love. I'm not like a Doris Kearns Goodwin nerding out over it. Well, okay, I do nerd out over him. I'm no better than her. In fact, I'm way not better than her because she's like a famous historian that's, you know, does way more work than I do. Anyway, what the heck? This is Lincoln's month. This is Black History Month. This is a month that, you know, we all need to be like loving each other. Valentine's Day month, you know. So that's the theme of this week. Love each other, not always love each other's actions. Let me specify that because then someone's gonna come up maybe possibly and say, oh, what if this person did this and that? It's like, no, don't love people's actions, but we, in general, we should love each other, I feel. But I'm not the one to tell you what to do. I have no desire to rule your life. Anyway, so we with this collaboration that I opted to participate in, which I've been doing the collab actually since Halloween of last year. This is my 3rd one. I do enjoy them. I have gotten quite a bit behind because I go crazy with these things when I have the time. I did like 9 pages for this, and you're gonna see me ink one of them. We submit a character, and that character goes on a blind daytime date and a blind nighttime date, and you are assigned one date, so you get to draw your own character once, and then all the character names are put in a pool, and each character goes on a date with one different character. So somebody is going to be drawing my character. I submitted Kasima. What a perfect character to pick for this collaboration. Word of Wednesday, amorous. Amorous is probably one of her vices. Her amorous personality, which seems contradictory, that is what gets her into a lot of trouble, and that's kind of why she's the way she is as this particular demon, but I am not going to talk too much about that. I'm going to be talking about the comic that I got assigned. So somebody else is going to be drawing Kasima. That's who I submitted for her daytime date. And then for her nighttime date, I was lucky enough to get a comic that I really like. I mean, I like a lot of the comics there. If I'd been given any, I'm sure I would like what I was reading. But I really like this Princess Lam. She is very prolific. She's a great artist. She has, I think, 2 comics, maybe 3 now. I think just today, I think she started a 3rd one. So she's very prolific, and I was assigned her character, Emma, from Bablyon the Great. It's slice of life. It's kind of romantic drama. It's a fun little not little, but it's a fun comic. And I have been really I've been enjoying the characters, and I really like Emma, who she submitted and I was lucky enough to get. I love her character design, and so that's who you're going to see me drawing in this page. I am actually drawing where they first are introduced. This is actually the 2nd page of the comic. Emma, she, as far as I can tell, you know, like not just from reading the character description, because they gave us a description, but I read the whole comic and I'm all caught up and I really like it. But she's very, let's see, she's energetic, she's very supportive. She is a supporting character. She is best friends with the main character, Ruth, who is, I think in the comic she's originally from Poland, but they live in England. So this comic is, I had to assume that Emma is English. I think she is. It probably says somewhere in the comic, but I'm an airhead, so I probably missed it. I should have been taking notes, but you know, I dove right in, and I just read the whole thing. It took me a while, but I read the whole thing. But she is the main character, Ruth's best friend. They currently go to the same school. They are Jehovah's Witnesses. They go to the same, they're part of the same congregation. So there's a large group of friends that hang out and pal around and do different things. Emma, she's described as being kind of boy crazy. She loves dinosaurs, much like her friend Ruth. She, as far as what I have seen, she's got like a very positive attitude. She wants to help her friends. She wants to help everyone. She gives her brother a little bit of a hard time. She's got an older brother in the comic. She's just a really fun character, and you can really tell that she cares. She's not in a way where she's like a busybody. She tries to solve problems, but she's not a busybody or anything. She just genuinely cares about her friends and family, and you really see that shine through with this character, which is kind of polar opposite with Kasima. So doing this comic, I was a little nervous to do it. One, because I was having it set in England, and I really didn't want to misrepresent anything, since I like a lot of things in English culture. I like a lot of English literature. I like a lot of television shows from Britain, you know, like old school stuff, new stuff. The Beatles. Was that it? The Beatles, Ringo, you know. Yeah, anyway, I love the Beatles, and that's not like all England is known for, duh, I know that, but I still, at the same time, I've never been to Britain. I've never been to England, I should say, so I was a little nervous with the backgrounds. I know that a lot of the cities there are pretty, I feel multicultural, especially London, but this doesn't, I kept getting confused. This is not set in London, but I tried to make it kind of a city setting, which is what it looks like in the comic. So I'm easily confused. It doesn't really take much. But, so I was a little nervous to make sure that I got the vernacular right. I didn't want to, like, give her a stereotypical British accent, English accent. I didn't want to throw in a bunch of wickeds and all that, you know, have them sound like Harry Potter or anything, which, I mean, I guess that's how, I mean, yeah, maybe it would have been right to have him sound like Harry Potter. I don't know what I'm doing, but I was a little nervous. I think that I pulled off creating a little short comic that was a lot of fun to do. I mean, I love drawing this character. She's just got a beautiful character design. Love the hair. I never draw eyes like that, which are way more manga style than my own style of drawing eyes. I feel this woman, she is very talented. So it was really fun drawing her character. If you guys get a chance, I super advise checking out in the links below, not just Bablyon the Great, but the author. She's got some kind of sci-fi story up that I have not read yet, which is probably more in line with my personal taste, because I usually don't read slice of life. I tend to like fantasy, sci-fi, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be checking that out as soon as I get some time. I'm a little backlogged, but I do want to read that. So I'm going to put those links down in the description. I'm also going to, like I said earlier, I say that a lot in these videos, like I said, but I am going to put in the description some links to Comic Fury also, because again, it's a really cool community. It's way less confusing than Tapas, and it's more active than Smack Jeeves that I have seen. No offense to Smack Jeeves or Tapas. I digress. But that's why that's kind of my main site. It's the one that I started on, and I really feel it's a cool community there. Yeah, so this comic will post tomorrow. Please check it out, and not just mine. I'm gonna link to the beginning of the blind date so you can see all the different collabs, and you know, maybe check out the stories and see if there's one in specific that you like. This week's question of the week: do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Yay or nay? Is it bullcrap, or do you find non-consumerist ways to celebrate, or do you consumer the shit out of that? I will try to put a little beep in there, or I won't. I don't care, I'm not monetized. But yeah, until next week, peace and love, fare you well, and keep on trucking on.